Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, I'll fight. Damn right. Even when I've left, I do right by you.
All right, and we're back. Welcome to the Professional Stepdad Show. I'm your host, Frank Zavala. This is episode 105 of the show. You guys may or may not believe this, and this is fucking crazy, but I just did an entire 20-minute talk about today's topic, which is going to be get out of your own fucking way, and I forgot to hit record. Interesting, right? Very right on point to kind of today's episode, and what I want to talk about is, I'm responding to this I forgot to hit fucking record thing instead of reacting to it, which is pissed off that I talked 20 minutes and I felt like I talked great and I just kind of fucked everything up, but it's all right. I'm just going to start over and it's cool. Once again, if you have not, please like, subscribe, share to the show, hit that notification button. TikTok, Instagram, SoundCloud, Spotify, of course, YouTube, and theprofessionalstepdad.com. Head over there, take a look at it. Let me know what you think. Information-based, really just kept it simple, right? So today's episode is going to be about getting out of your own way. It's going to be focused on getting the fuck out of your own way. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because over the last few days, weeks, I've had a lot of messages from biomoms, and biomoms are like, "Hey, I'm trying to show my husband your show. I'm trying to get him to understand that we do want him here, we do value him, and he just cannot get past the way Billy responded or what Stephanie said or how I handled a parenting situation or what negative bio dad just did or the family members." And it's consuming him to the point where we can't even talk anymore. We can't communicate with one another. We're not on the same page. Please help. And so I started thinking about this from a perspective of like why I created the show. Stepdads, I created the show because it took me 10 years to kind of figure out who I was as a stepdad, a leader, a man, a husband, a father, and a friend. And then I decided to talk about it. I'm a firm believer that if you have not properly tested, gone through, executed different ways to accomplish your goals, especially in the step parenting world, don't give out fucking advice. I mean, that's our job as influencers, right? If you're an influencer and you're giving out advice about something you've never tried, you're not an influencer, you're a fraud. So I got me thinking like, all right, I'm always talking to stepdads, giving them advice, trying to kind of be an in your face, no holds barred, don't hold back. But then I keep forgetting that there are so many biomoms out there that want to see their husband, their stepdad succeed. And because they don't know how to get out of their own fucking way, the pity party will forever be an endless routine of poor me, why me? So let me just get to one point. Okay, so I love basketball, right? That's my anchor point. When I want to like release some stress, or I want to just get out of my head, or I want to just find my serenity now type thing from Seinfeld, I go to the basketball court. That's just what I love to do. I get up super early just to do it because I love it so much. I'm an athlete, so I can naturally just kind of do things without much practice, right? And what I mean by this is I can step on a golf course and I can I can connect with the ball, but I'm not a golfer. So when you're a stepdad and you're trying to properly execute new routines, habits, styles, ways of thinking within your home, if you were doing it the old way, there's absolutely no way that could ever work. And then there are stepdads that are getting pissed off about that. Why aren't they listening? Why don't they value me? Why don't they love me? And they don't understand. It's like that's like me getting fucking mad that I can't birdie every fucking hole on a golf course. Just because I'm a good athlete doesn't mean I'm a good golfer. Just because you volunteered and you stepped up doesn't mean you've earned your spot yet. Doesn't mean you've done the necessary work yet. You think that because you stepped in that they owe you something, like there should be a fucking shrine in your name. No, that's not how it works. If you're having a problem communicating with the kids, it's not because they don't want you there. It's not because they don't want to see or they don't want to depend on you. If they're not listening and it's not working, it's because you haven't properly learned how to communicate with them. You're not listening. Shut the fuck up and listen. Do you know how many stepdads out there that are reacting to stupidity, whether it's negative bio parent, negative family members, the kids, their partner? They're reacting, and they're reacting in ways that they would have reacted before they stepped into this fucking house, instead of responding. And the only way we can learn to respond to a scenario, especially as a stepdad, is to get out of our own fucking way. We have to let go. We have to move on. Move on. How long can you hold on to your 22-year-old self? The guy that, that is a leader, but also loves to go out and party with friends, Let's call a spade a spade. When I first jumped into this family, I was scared. I was nervous, but I was in love with my wife, but I was scared and nervous. I got so much hate, anger. I was anxious. I went into a lot of pity parties, and I fell down a dark space a couple times. And the reason all that happened is because I was trying to react to how everybody was coming at me and how life was coming at me. And when you do that, you will automatically react like you always have. It's a fucking foregone conclusion. It's a response. I mean, not a response. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like it's a habit that's instilled within you that you're going to react like you always do and like you've always done, because it's kind of embedded in your DNA. And that's what's happening in a lot of these homes is that, like I said, I'm getting these messages from bio moms, and bio moms are telling me, I want to see him succeed. I want to see him win. I tried to show him the show. I've tried to have him listen or just to watch or have it on in the background. And the stupidity and the ignorance of these men to not want help is baffling to me. If you are a stepdad that's sitting on the couch or coming home pissed off or arguing all the fucking time and you are refusing to get help because you think you know the answers, you are a fucking idiot. Period. You're just a fucking idiot. Nobody gives a shit about you. You think that everybody's world revolves around you? That's not how it works. You have to earn your spot within that home. You want to be a leader? Earn it. You want to be a great stepdad? Earn it. You want to be a great husband? Earn it. You want to be a fucking great communicator? You want to be a great salesman? Earn it. Fucking earn it. You want to be good at golf? Fucking earn it. And that means hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. That doesn't mean hours of working on the things that you've done all the time, because it's not fucking working. At what point do you look at your scenario, especially if it's going bad? At what point do you look at it and you go, fuck, nothing's working here. What do I do? Oh, I'm just going to do what I always did. I'm going to handle it like I've always done. And then you're going to get the same result as you always do. Get out of your own way, stepdads. Stop blaming bio moms. Stop blaming family members. Stop blaming your work, your job, the environment, the economy, the kids, the fucking how they were raised before you walked into. You walked into a fucking already running home. It wasn't a well-oiled machine, but it is a place where everybody is kind of used to the way things were. And now in comes you, stepdad, and you're demanding respect and value me and love me and look at me like I'm the leader of this house, but you haven't done the necessary fucking work to earn that spot within that home, and you are going to be treated as such no matter what. Is it frustrating? Fuck yes, it is. But if you learn how to shut up and listen, especially with the kids, shut up and listen. They're going to tell you what they need. They're going to tell you what they're into. They're going to tell you what they like. And if you're too busy talking or in your own fucking head, you'll never be able to really fully internalize what they're trying to say. So then when that connection, the opportunity for connection arises, it's going to pass you by because you're not aware of it. And you're not aware of it because you won't shut up. I'm trying to be as blunt and as honest as I possibly can, like I always do. Stepdads, listen, you're valued. You're needed. You're wanted. Trust me, you are. If you weren't, there would be no such thing as a stepdad. But it is our job and our responsibility to understand that we're raising kids, that we're building relationships. And if it's not working, change. I beg of you, change. Get out of your own way. When you stepped into that family, when you made the decision to become this leader and this mentor within your home, there was a part of you that was full of just anticipation of what it could be, this picture. And that person's there. That person brought you to the door. That person walked you through. But if it's not working, it's because you won't get out of your own fucking way. It's that old person, the old way of reacting to every fucking thing that is holding you back from your greatness. You gotta kill that motherfucker. You gotta kill him. You gotta let him go. You gotta let go of who you were so you can become who you are. Do you understand that, stepdads? You cannot react to every scenario and situation and bad thing that happens within the home, with your kids, with your wife, with your job. You have to learn to respond to it because shit's going to happen. Shit's going to hit the fan. Things aren't going to work. People are going to disrespect you. They're going to be shit talk behind your back. Nobody's going to believe in you. What does it fucking matter? Remember why you're there and get out of your own fucking way, please. I'm begging you. So to the bio moms that have been messaging me and emailing me over the last few days, I know it's hard to ask a man specifically and especially to get help. I know it's hard to be like, hey, listen to this show. It's about being a stepdad. You know, maybe something he says can help you. Maybe something they say can help you. I know it's hard, bio mom. I know. My only advice to you is just keep trying. Have it on in the background, in the car, in the shower, in the room, TV. I don't know. Just have it on. And sooner or later, hopefully, if he's ready, he will accept the information for what it's worth. And the information is worth its weight in gold. It just really is. Guys, this is me. This is over 10 years of me being a stepdad. And in no way have I ever told you to do something that not only have I not done, but that didn't work. Because there are a lot of shit that I did there's a lot of stuff that I did that didn't work. And I'm not sharing that because brings no value to the table. That's my job. My job is to bring value to you, stepdads, so that you could properly navigate your way and your journey in a manner in which that will bring value to the home and to yourself. But you cannot get there if you don't get out of your own fucking way. You just can't. So make a promise to yourself that today, tomorrow, an hour from now, that you are going to sit down and have a conversation with you. You're going to say goodbye. Shit, write yourself a letter. That's what I did. Wrote myself a long letter saying goodbye to the old me. Because he was a complete fucking failure. And that person had no place in my home, in my heart, and in my mind. Couldn't live rent-free anymore. He had to go. I kicked him out. And that's a contract that you got to make with yourself, stepdads. So get out of your own fucking way. Stop blaming every fucking buddy. Stop blaming your wife. Stop starting arguments for stupidity. Why don't the kids love me? Because you haven't fucking done the work, dude. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. I know I listened to 3 or 4 of your episodes and I really feel like fuck you. I'm sorry, man, but if you're still reacting instead of responding, you're listening to my episodes but you're not really kind of gathering the information, then applying it. That's what the biggest thing about anything that I say. Apply it. Just to fucking apply it. Really want to connect with your kids? Shh. Quiet. Listen to what they say. Take notes. That's what I did. I took fucking copious notes. So that when I did have that moment of peace where I could talk with them, where they were willing to listen, because you know how kids are, I was able to speak their language. It's big. You and your partner. Teamwork. You're parenting. It's not some sort of a fucking 80-20 split. It's a 50-50, whether you like it or not. But if you can't get out of your own way, none of it will ever work. You will continue to chase your tail. And before you know it, the narrative around stepdads being there for a couple of years and then leaving because they couldn't handle it or because he's an asshole or he drank too much, whatever, however they choose to label us. If you choose not to get out of your own way, that label and that image of stepdads will continue to stay the same. My job is to change that narrative and to put us in a position of strength and unity. So I really hope this helps. Bio moms, I really hope this helps. Let them listen to the episodes. Let them know that they are valued, needed, and wanted, but they have to fucking earn it. They have to do the work, and they have to stop fucking blaming others and get out of their own fucking way. Let them know that I said that. All right, guys, this is episode 105 of the Professional Stepdad Show. Once again, hit that notification button, like, subscribe, share to the show. Leave a comment. I think it helps with the algorithm or something. I don't know. TikTok, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Of course, theprofessionalstepdad.com. Up and running, information-based. I am so happy and grateful and blessed to be speaking and talking to each and every one of you. I got this motto that I learned from Gary Vee, and it's 1 is greater than 0. And if I can help or influence just one of you, it's such a win, and I'm so grateful for it. All right, guys, talk to you soon.
Damn right. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky.
Quiet on the set, please. Thank you, everybody.